Curious to see how it's going to go. The chat's starting to come alive.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Having a good time? I love to see the support.
Here we go, friends. Game number 1. It's Snake. It's Meat Gunner.
Time to lock in.
Okay, the laser shot immediately. I like that. That's going to force the timing, you know, just to be reworked a little bit on Snake's side when it comes to pulling grenades.
Yes, I'm also curious what the mid-range is going to look like, because you were talking about those buttons on Meat Gunner. Those smash attacks have some deceptive range if you're not careful. And ooh, we do have the reflectors.
Forgot about that. Delicious. I will eat all of that. Curious to see what the ideology is on reflector and not like the other ones. Like I believe one of the down specials is reflect, absorb, and then it's a grenade.
Yeah, the grenade, which is usually the ledge trap option.
Yeah, so no grenade this time.
In this matchup, I think this is the right pool, because obviously having that reflector, we know the Nest matchup against Snake. That one's notorious.
Sure.
It's so difficult for him to play his default game plan with the grenades. And that grenade in the corner from Meat Gunner is not going to be as viable in this matchup because Snake recovers high so often.
Yes, he does. I have to think about the landing options a little bit differently. I mean, and Meat Gunner's already reset basically to just a fresh percent. Oh, I parry those. Okay, we're seeing Vongola. I'm Matthew Perry. Hold on. Vongola trying to zone break right now, and Lammers is just not letting you do it. This is messed up. Now, Snake has been in some bouts in his time, but I don't know if he's ever met somebody as dangerous as this Meat Gunner.
See that forward air movement?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. I see you, Lammers.
Okay, staying just close enough on Meat Gunner to threaten the idea of using down special. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Just switch up the flow ever so slightly.
Look at this usage of the absorb as well. 2.3% on Lammers' first stock, sitting pretty like nothing even happened. Okay, up throw going to kill at 203, easy. That's going to put you in a fantastic spot, and Vongola needs to really rethink the game plan with those grenades.
And fast. Yummy. Delicious.
Nutritious at that.
Oh, that's facts. And this match is getting vicious right now, man. You got to figure this out here and fast, because this is anything but good. Nice. Crouching under the neutral special and the forward air there.
This is rough. 0.0. If you're Vongola, you got to feel so bad right now. Forced to completely forego that projectile game plan.
Down tilt. I'd like to see some off-stage shenanigans too. Snake, of course, you know, maybe not the most well-equipped character to dealing with others off-stage. Usually more of like we talked about before, trapping at the ledge is more their forte, but I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's keep it real.
100%. You're in a position where you have to adjust your risk-reward posture, and maybe you'll go off and you'll get reversaled, but if you don't make something happen, you're gonna die anyway. There's that up smash.
Oh, okay, frame 3 on the stomp. Yeah, I'm out.
A little bit of a mix-up with a fastball on it as well to not get punished, but a bit preemptive on it. Could have just held that out.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna absorb that. You better come get your stuff.
Crouching under the side special. I love that.
That was smart to crouch under it. That was even smarter right there from Lammers to get close, because he knows that once it hits shield, it explodes. You can't crouch under that.
Finally, a stock does get dropped. Vongola on the board, but Lammers more than happy to do the same back to you with that up air.
Yep. Upper lasts quite a bit of time, and even though it looks like a projectile, it is not. Not gonna be able to reflect that. Sheesh.
Ooh, tries to crouch under a little bit too slow, but Lammers is just taking advantage of that forward air to cover the space every time Vongola locks into that crouch. Great timing as well. That's a little bit hard to space.
Using C4 and the mix-up on the timing there to get a little bit of damage on the board. That's that coming through, breaking the zone. Down to I'm chasing you down.
That's the breadwinner right there. Just gets past the zoning of Lammers pretty consistently, and it has so much range, rivaling the forward air.
Oh yeah. Oh, yummy.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna eat my Wheaties, jumpstart that metabolism.
Yummy. Magically delicious. Magically delicious. Go ahead and get you a plate right here at his back here. Jesus.
Well, we got our answer on whether or not that was going to be a timeout kind of game. Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I was a little afraid. I completely spaced on just like the potency right there of the down special. I mean, again, that magnet being able to absorb projectiles works its wonders. You know, for Ness and Lucas, predominantly more Ness.
Yeah.
But you know, it's definitely working its way here.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things about this character, right? Because it sort of makes me think of the Mii sword fighter thing that's going on right now, where Usually you expect to see one move. You expect to see that ledge trap grenade game plan from Me Gunner. But in this particular matchup, it's shutting down Snake, much like with the sword fighter thing where people have discovered, wait a minute, this hero spin up special is kind of nasty.
Yeah. Yep, it is. Some of their options, I mean, I think we first seen it with Kirby. Like, Kirby being, you know, the first character to copy, like, some of his neutral specials are better than the characters he's copying them.
Yeah, it's degenerate.
Yep, and then I think the Mii's, of course, come from a very similar cloth right now. So, as it stands right now, Lammers kind of cut from the cloth of a winner and has to figure out, you know, how to do away right here with Vongola. The job isn't quite done just yet, but that was a very definitive game number 1. F-tilt, frame 4, off stage.
And we can see Vongola going right for that boxing game plan. Very different from the first stock of the last game, but very reminiscent of the last stock of the first game. Okay. Also, those occasional grenades, keeping him uncomfortable, right? You can't completely forego the game plan. However, Lammers finds the jump in. That's been a bit of a classic today, and kills with the up smash. Double parry.
Okay, dash attacks through the forward tilt. Not even giving him a chance to get things started. Oh, yeah, get the heck out of here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, oh, up tilt.
Not gonna kill, reset that C4 while you have the time. I like that, just controlling that platform.
And knowing how to stay just at the right distance to where I can use my projectiles, not worry about myself being hit by them, and more importantly, not worrying about my opponent absorbing them and, of course, recovering back to 0. So, looking really good right now.
Now, I will say Vongola has definitely figured some stuff out. 69%, that's a lot of damage for this stock, but you can bring it back. C4 going to work out against Vongola, giving Lammers an opportunity for another ledge trap.
Yummy.
Ooh.
Ah, F-tilt. Love the way that move is. It's just a move that means business, okay?
So meaty. It's visceral. You can feel that through the stick.
Yes. That is just a meaty move. Okay, whoa. Okay, spot dodge on the grab. Dangerous work to a post on Snake. And smart to end the Cypher animation just a little early. If I'm not mistaken, Me Gunner has some options to blow up the Cypher as it's on its way back up, so.
Yeah, sticking to those low recoveries, riding against the stage. I think scared of things like that up air and those space forward airs. They're so oppressive against Snake's high recoveries in particular. Ooh, nice back air timing there from Lammers. Now last stop opportunity for Vongola. Starting to walk away. Lammers is getting the opportunity to space out more. That wind condition, very hard to deal with.
Running them down. Now, of course, you can't absorb stuff while you're off the stage trying to recover. Ah, oh man, that grab range too on Me Gunner is something of just beauty. That move has a lot of range to it. The pivot grab ain't bad either. Like, Me Gunner might not be Me Brawler up close, but this character can certainly hold their own.
Yeah, can definitely box. Definitely a staple of the modern zoner, right? They aren't just zoners anymore. They always have some tools, and Lammers is using those very well. Ooh!
I don't know if they're strong enough to hit Snake off the Cypher, though. I know back air for sure is. Up throw? No, back throw.
If nothing else, you're creating the threat. You're forcing Vongola to do something, because Vongola has been kind of getting away for free with those low recoveries.
Hold on. Oh, coming through. No up tilt.
That worked last time. Okay, reset, try it again. See the lock-in in Lammers' player cam there. Like, okay, this is last stock. I got to make it count.
I got to turn it up here and fast. Okay, nice. And I'm noticing a slight delay on F tilt.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure what the meaning behind that is, but just maybe making sure that both hits connect properly.
I think it's a hit confirm. Because you have the opportunity with how slow it is to just wait, make sure you got it, and if you do, commit to the rest.
Dare I say adjust frame? No, I'm kidding. Wrong game. Almost like Paul's demo, man. Okay. Directional air dodge up in the corner. You tried it. Okay, up tilt is not quite able to just be the force it is in this match that we've seen in matches prior.
This is so scary for Vongola. Max rage, but we saw what happened with the DK set just now. There are opportunities. There are win cons on the table. You just need a couple of good reads. Oh no.
Yeah, a little bit of a DI mix-up right there. Not entirely sure if they recognize which way that they were going.
DI for the up throw.
Yeah.
That's tough.
2, 3, 3, 3, friends. That's right. You know what time it is. Me Gunner still has a spot right here in the meta all these years later into Smash Ultimate. Snake, of course, character that has not gone anywhere. Has kind of moved up and down the tier list, but never too far down. Still perfectly where I think where they need to be. So beautiful stuff between those two players. Me Gunner, if the Discord's out there watching, okay, you got a player out here representing the right way.
Nice. Yeah, it's fun to see the representation of most characters, honestly, in the modern meta. Of course, we've got the staples, we've got the classics. I know we're going to be seeing one of them in a second. but especially the Japanese scene keeps doing this thing where they find a character, the flavor of the month, where some new player just comes out cracked out of their gourd and starts winning majors with someone that you completely wrote off.